Yeah, yeah. Take the mask off. You know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, the way to escape.
Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first. All right, ready to go here. Luis Arraez stands in. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Backed off the plate that time. Line drive. Edman flashes the leather on the running catch. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill.
That's a ball.
Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And it's even up.
1-1.
Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time. Manny Machado up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And Manny gets a piece. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's the strike. And that misses off the outside edge. And a foul ball. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Darvish delivers. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Ohtani back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And a big swing and a miss. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some big, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
1 ball.
That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Xander Bogaerts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Bogaerts into second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jason Hayward swings through it for strike 1. Fly ball down the line. Conforto sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second to third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on at third, one gone. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a ground ball. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit. No error. Back here in L.A. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Strike 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
You see how turned up that we be. You see how hot my degrees be. You see them just trying to beat me.
And ball 1. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. A 2-run shot. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Michael Conforto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even. 2 out, space is empty. That's inside.
That's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one ripped into right. Makes the grab, 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Merrill, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick in 2021. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. As we go to the last of the third. Next to the dish is Freddie. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the